Swiss Arabian, dupes or not dupes? Let's get into it. This is what you need to know. Did you know this fragrance took over 100 mods to create? And this fragrance took over 160 mods to create. Let's skip the jargon. For those who don't understand what mods are basically, I want to make a fragrance as a fragrance brand. I go and find a perfumer, somebody who's dedicated their whole life to creating and learning to create the best fragrances. And what I do is I tell them exactly what I want in the brief. I give it to the perfumer, then they go off to create that fragrance for me. That's mod one. Here's what I'm saying. If you set out to create a dupe, after several mods, you probably end up finding another different dimension that will be different to the actual dupe you're aiming to get. For example, did you know Enigma of Taif wasn't actually meant to be a rose fragrance? And it actually turned out to be one of the best rose fragrances of 2025. In my personal opinion, after over 100 mods and after over 160 mods, there is no way these can be dupes. So for me personally, before I got into Swiss Arabian, which was summer last year, so the first thing I did was I spoke to the head of marketing. This is all from 3 hours of conversations with these guys and an interview before I actually made my mind up to decide what I think of the brand. Problem is, in the West, a lot of us have, we've got to this point where we start hearing anything that comes out of the Middle East is a dupe. But if somebody goes out and creates so many attempts to get something so unique and different, it's a bit unfair to call it a dupe. For example, Incense 01, I dare you, anybody, please find me what this is a dupe of. Please, because I don't know it. The only one I can give you, which is strange, is Essence of Casablanca. Now this is a beautiful fragrance, but this to me sort of epitomizes the difference between Western perfumery and Arab perfumery. Because you see, if you grew up in the early 2000s in the UK and you were into that sort of bashment music, you see, when it comes to bashment music, they had something called rhythms. And the whole idea is somebody creates a beat and then different artists work on that beat and create their own best version of a song to the actual beat. And I feel like with Middle Eastern perfumery, there's a similarity there when it comes to perfecting a scent profile. So you'd have different houses or different, brands try and create their best scent profile, their best attempt at scent profile. Because this DNA on Essence of Casablanca, that's not the first time I smoked it. I smoked it quite a lot of times in the Middle East. Since 2025, when I started exploring the house, I've just seen creativity. The interview I've had with the head of marketing last year, I'm talking about 3 hours of conversations with the people that create what you see in here. And these guys are working hard to create something new and different. Actually, another thing I heard was somebody on TikTok, I don't even know what it is, said that Vanilla 01 was a dupe of a fragrance, right? A fragrance where they worked so hard to create something new, and a fragrance that had over 160 mods. Actually, he also added over 190 submissions just to get that fragrance. This is a banger. And this one, Enigma of Taif, which wasn't actually meant to be a rose fragrance to begin with, is also a banger. But guys, let me know. I'm speaking from what I've been told from those behind the scenes, right? Let me know, what do you guys think? 2025, 2026 Swiss Arabian, dupe or not dupe? In my opinion, original creations. These are some bangers. Get your nose on them, and yeah, let me know guys, dupe or not dupes?